Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. We're dog owners. In the Park household, we have 2 Old English sheepdogs, and it's a funny thing, but you start building a connection with other people that have the same kind of that keep the same breed of dogs. They keep in contact with each other. The dogs have Instagram pages. One of our dogs has more followers on Instagram than I do. So I was intrigued to see that there was an event took place last month in the Highlands of Scotland, which was a gathering of golden retrievers. Hundreds of golden retrievers and their owners gather every 5 years at Gwisacken House in Glen Affric in the Highlands of Scotland, because 155 years ago, the first ever golden retriever puppies were born. They were bred by an aristocrat and a member of parliament called Sir Dudley Marjoribanks, and he wanted a gun dog suitable for the terrain in the Highlands of Scotland. And so he bred a Tweed Water Spaniel, which is a dog breed that is now extinct, and a yellow wavy-coated retriever, which was known as being friendly and loyal. And the result was the first litter of pups of golden retrievers. And today, to celebrate that event, every 5 years, hundreds of golden retriever owners and their dogs gather in the same place, and lots of adorable photographs, obviously. Now, the golden retriever is a particularly friendly animal, and I was fascinated to see that, in fact, 2 prominent Christian teachers developed a personality test where they based people's personalities on animal temperaments. The 2 guys are Gary Smalley and John Trent. You may know them. They're a very well-known book that they wrote called The Language of Love. Well, they divided Christians' personalities into the lion, the otter, the golden retriever, and the beaver. Now, look, I have to say, I don't buy into this thing that there's only a few personality types that everybody fits into. The more, I'm 60 years old. I've been working in Christian leadership now for over 40 years. And I've discovered there are so many different kinds of people and so many different personalities. And I don't believe in any way you can box somebody into one of 4 categories at all. But I do understand a lot of people are seeking to understand their personalities better, to understand what makes them tick, to understand why they're prone to falling into particular sins, understanding what their weaknesses might be so that they can strengthen in those areas, and understanding the ways in which God might use them more effectively because of their personalities. So while I don't think it's as simple as 4 different personalities and that's it, I do think trying to understand our personalities is a useful thing to do for Christians so that God can sanctify us and use us in the future. Now, let me just say what came up, because like I say, don't buy totally into this, but I think some of the characteristics of golden retrievers are characteristics that we should cultivate in our Christian lives. Golden retrievers are loyal. Golden retrievers have a strong need for close relationships. Golden retrievers, now this is more of a weakness, have a deep need to please others, because the desire to please others can be a real hindrance. We become people pleasers rather than God pleasers. Golden retrievers have hearts full of compassion. Golden retrievers often react strongly to sudden changes. Again, that can be a weakness. Golden retrievers define the word adaptable. Golden retrievers hold stubbornly to what they feel is right. Golden retrievers will only have a few close friends, but they will be deep friendships. Golden retrievers can absorb incredible emotional pain and still remain committed. Now that's a Christian strength. Golden retrievers can be indecisive, something that people, you got that in your personality, you need to work on that. Golden retrievers are great listeners and encouragers. Golden retrievers are great procrastinators. They tend to put things off. Definitely a character trait that would need to be strengthened. Golden retrievers are empathizers. They need to be prepared for change. Golden retrievers are soft in attitude and action while possessing courage and strength. And golden retrievers are relational. As I say, you're much more complex than you can be put in one of 4 boxes. But I do find it fascinating that there are traits there that we can build in our Christian lives. And I can think of some ways in my life I could be with being a bit more like the golden retriever. You know, whatever your personality is, you are not defined by your personality. You are not bound by your personality. God will change you. God will shape you. And understanding ourselves should only make us more ready to be used by God and be the people that He wants us to be in the future. May God help you in that walk, as I believe He's helping me and you, in Jesus' name. God bless you. Join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.